Hi, thank you for joining me. Today's date is February 12th. People, if you don't have your Valentine's gifts for your significant other or the love in your life, you've got 2 days before. With that said, let's get going on our trade that we've been talking about. And it's Tuesday, and it's 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's get going. This trade has done some interesting things recently. As you can see, yesterday when we ended, we were at, let's see, a negative $22.75. Currently, it's negative $21.49. It's working, but it's still in consolidation. This is a buy, and the lot size is 0.01, the smallest lot size. The entry price is at 0.69586. The stop loss is 0.62586. And the take profit is at 0.76586. Current price is 0.67425, making it the negative $21.60, 59.60. It's fluctuating, but there's nothing wrong with that. I'm going to go down in my 4 hours so you can see where my stop loss is. It's back at $70 or 7,000 pips. The reason for this is because it hit the 22 to 23 negative, and I wanted to make sure when I went to sleep, that it was not going to hit my stop loss. But my take profit is also at 7,000 pips or $70. With the balance of over 2,200, I don't think $70 is going to matter too much. Do you? That's why I stay in the daytime chart, being that it's in consolidation, and it can stay here for extended period of time, and it has. But there's nothing to worry about, because it will do what it needs to do. What you see here is called a naked chart. The reason it's called a naked chart is because there's no indicators, there's no trend lines, there's nothing on it here other than the entry price, the take profit, and the stop loss. Your entry price is this green one, your take profit's this red one, and your stop loss is this red one. And I've been asked, why don't you put in more than one entry price with such a large amount? Well, the reason behind that is because this broker has a FIFO rule that it sticks like glue to, a first in, first out. So the entry price that you put in for the first time, whether it's in profit or stop loss, you can't pull a second or third out until you pull out the first one. So it doesn't matter if the second or third are in profit. If the first one is in stop loss, you're still going to have to lose that to get the profit of the others. See what I'm saying? It's just not worth it. But it keeps my margin level at 10,866.75%, which is excellent. I can let this ride for as long as it wants without having to worry about me being stomped out or my account shut down because of the margin level. Most people will say, well, you can go as low as 100%. I wouldn't advise that. The lowest I would go is 2,500%. That's my comfort level. And my highest comfort level is, of course, right where it is. This trade started at $280 in my balance on June 25th of 2018. And with what I've done, plus adding from other accounts, getting my balance up to where it is, making my margin level over 10,000, I don't have anything to worry about. But I think I'm doing pretty well if you take a look at where my balance is. So $280 since last June, and we're in February. That's not too bad. How many businesses do you know will give you a bonus for nothing just because you were there? Does it happen very often? I don't know about you, but it never did when I was a paralegal. And I haven't worked as a paralegal for over 11 years now. I don't need to, because this is what I've been doing. But this only started happening about 2 years ago. I had another business that went out of business, and I needed to find another way to make an income quickly, and this is it. So, with that being said, how do you find out where the market is going to go, where the trade is going to take you? You put your cursor right where it's sitting currently, which is 67430, 67, right about, I would say right about there. And you take it, because you trade right, but you look left at previous trends that this trade has done. Oh, by the way, this is NZDUSD, otherwise known as New Zealand dollar, United States dollar. So you put your cursor here and you go left until you come back up to around the same amount where it was previous, and you continue until you come across it right there. And as you can see, the trend, it's going to turn and do what it's been doing. It's going to go up. It just takes some time. And as you can see, this little divot right here is basically right in here. So you can see this. It is going to go, but it's going to come back down until it gets through all of this. The test and the retest. The 3 trials to go through. The head and shoulders, the inverted head and shoulders right there. All the times it goes through this, it will get up there. It just takes some time. It just takes some time. So when I went in here, in about this area right here, that's May, so it was, and how you tell on the date is it tells you right here is when I went in. Yeah, right there. So with that being said, that's June 26th. There's June 25th right there. That's where I went into this trade initially. And as you can see, I definitely knew what I was doing. And it closed out at 0.68886. That's not bad at all. And then we go to July, but you can actually read it. So it closed out June 20th. You see what I'm doing? June 27th. But this is right here is where I was when I first got into this trade. So there's nothing that's really anything to worry about. And that was June. June, July, August, September, October. 8 months ago, I've been writing this for 8 months. And it's been very, very good for me. While we've been talking, we went down to $21.79. Can't complain too much. Now, I've been asked, why do I stay in the daytime chart? Well, let's go down to the minute time chart. Tell me, what can you see? With no indicators, no information, no marked up chart, not much can be seen. And it's just for today, the last 24 hours. The 5-minute time chart, no indicators, no trend lines, none of that. And you have until February, goes back to February 5th, a week ago. Not enough information. It's not a clear picture. Going in the 15-minute time chart, once again, no indicators, no information, no marked up chart, and it goes back to January 22nd of this year, 2019. Not even a month ago. Going into the 30-minute time chart, what can you see? Once again, no indicators, no marked up chart, no information, and it goes back to December 31st. Still not enough time for a clear picture. So the 30-minute and less are extremely risky if you don't have a marked up chart and you don't have the education of what you need to do. You're just, a high expectation is to lose every time. Going into the hour time chart, it goes back to November 15th. About 3 months ago almost. Yeah, in about 3 days, it'll be 3 months. But still, there's not a whole lot that can be done, a whole lot that can be seen. But if you have the experience, you have the knowledge, you have your marked up chart, you've been trading for a while, and it's a live account, not a demo. Even a demo, you can actually do those in the smaller time charts without worrying while you're learning. In a live account, doing anything under 4 hours is highly risky, especially without the marked up chart. And as you can see, in a 4-hour time chart, it goes back to March 14th of 2018. We're getting closer, but it's still only 11 months. There's not enough information here. It's not a clear picture. That's why I stay in the day time chart. And as we've been talking, we've been doing up and down, but it's not a problem. It's not an issue. Because at 5 p.m. today, Eastern, we were at $22.40. So it's done really well. And it's still in consolidation. And so I expect it to move very little. Now, where do I get my signals? Well, those come from previously, before I started showing another strategy, were for 5 areas. Oren Wright and Stevenson Lindor, who are educators through iMarkets TV. And they know what they're talking about. You want to follow them, you want to get involved with them, you need to sign up with iMarkets TV or iMarkets Live to get access to them. Christopher Terry, the CEO of iMarkets Live, he has over 25 years of training experience and has created an 8-figure income. That's pretty awesome. So I would follow him. The 4th area is Tracy Walker, who is the current queen of Forex. And because of her knowledge, her education, and her ability to teach basics to anybody that is interested, she was given that opportunity. She's also my sponsor. But to get access to her, you need to be with iMarkets Live as well. And then the last area is Swipe Trades. Now, Swipe Trades is an app that goes on your smartphone that makes it possible for you to trade from the comfort of your cell phone, turning your cell phone into an ATM. What better way can you have, right? After I started my presentations, there's another strategy that is even higher, but it's only a continuation to iMarkets Live. And it's called Optimize Optimal Entry Strategy. You want to know more about that? Get back with me and I can make sure you understand more about that. I'm running my presentations on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays at 2 p.m. Eastern and 4 p.m. Eastern, all 3 days. And I'm waiting for you to join me. With that being said, I'm going to stop my screen share and see if there are any questions. And it's quiet. A lot to take in, exactly. But this recording is available for re-watching so you can get all the information. And thank you for joining me. And I'll see everyone tomorrow, regardless if you're in during the day or night, depending on when you watch this. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.